If you're seeing this video, I am currently in a new country. I recorded this video in Nigeria on the 4th of September, and this is my story. One of my goals and one of my to-do lists always has always been to look for a school where I can further my education. I wanted like an affordable school, and I wanted a school not in Nigeria. I wanted a school outside so that I would be able to experience another part of the world and just like experience life. Because if you know me, I've been in this place. I live in my family house, and I've been here for a while. I recorded one video talking about me wanting to move and just been in that phase where I want more because I feel I've been in a particular place for a long time, and this is an answered prayer, and this is my story. So, I'll be traveling abroad for studies, and I see God's hand in all of it. Lord, I see your hand in this. This is definitely God's work because there is no way this would have happened if not God's hand being in it. If someone had told me June or July this year that I would be traveling abroad for studies, I wouldn't have believed it. So, this is a video of me sharing my testimony of how God answered my prayer and how he made everything easy and he made everything possible for me. When things happen like this, and when things happen and it's kind of so good to be true, sometimes you're asking yourself, Lord, is this your will? Should I take this, or should I accept it, or should I not accept it? We are just in this confused phase if it's actually God's will. But sometimes it is God's will, especially if you've been praying for something for a long time and God just finally come true for you. July this year, I can't remember the exact date, but I'll leave it on the screen if I do. I got a call from my brother asking me if I have an opportunity to travel abroad for studies, would I take the opportunity? And usually for me, I would pause to say, okay, let me think about it or let me pray about it. But immediately I said I would accept it. And because it's something that I have been praying for, although no one knew about it, but on my own and in my to-do list, I've been praying for it, and I've been browsing about schools I would want to further my education. I was looking for a school that offer free education because I didn't want to stress anybody and I didn't want to spend so much. I was looking into schools that offer scholarship and that offers free education per se, so I don't have to spend so much and I am not much of a burden to my parents or my siblings. So when I got that call, I immediately said that yes, I will, like, I will take it. So after I said I would take it, he said, okay, we're going to apply for it. So he went ahead with the whole application. He started doing everything for me. He got my details and every single thing. The only thing I had to do was to come to Abuja for capturing and for collecting my passport. And today is the 4th of September, and I'll be traveling on the 11th of September, and I am still in Awe. Like, this feels so good to be true. Like, I am still not in that reality, maybe except when I travel. That's when I start realizing that this is happening to me. I am still in that phase of, is this true, is this not true? Like, I've still not come to terms of accepting, like, my mind has still not processed the fact that I will be traveling in a few days time. And until this week, today is Wednesday, until this week I started preparing to travel. The only thing I was doing was traveling if need be, maybe to go and sign a document or to go and capture for my passport. And now that I'm speaking to you, my passport is ready, everything is ready for me to travel, except like a few things which I have to arrange. But everything is ready for me to travel, and I will be traveling in a few days' time. Yeah. So I'm sharing this video to let everyone that watches this video know that God answers prayer, and we should prepare for what we are praying for. If what you're praying for is not going to harm anybody and is in your heart, God has placed that in your heart for a reason. Start preparing for it and continue preparing for it. I remember like God putting in my heart to get my degree certificate because it was in my school. It was still in my school, so I had to get my degree certificate. I had to get my transcripts. Like, even before I knew I was going to travel, before I knew anything, I just had to like get everything done because I told myself, let me just get everything down so that if an opportunity comes, I am going to like have everything in place instead of like trying to get all those things ready. So let me when the opportunity comes. So let me get all those things down and wait for that opportunity to come. And finally, the opportunity is here, and I am so, so grateful. And I am still in awe of the goodness of God. So, you're going to be seeing this video when I am in a different country, and I will be sharing my journey when I am in that country. Even though sometimes when people want to travel, or me personally, when I want to like enter a new phase, I don't like to share my journey because I might not know how it's going to be. Because most times you're scared of like what will happen if maybe after my school will I come back, or what will happen, right? That question always, that thought of what if always prevents us from doing a lot of things. I remember in my undergraduate level during our final year 4 years on waka, when we wrote our last paper, everybody was happy and celebrating 4 years on waka. Me, I was in one corner like doing my project because I was so scared. I wasn't sure if I was going to graduate or not, and I was not in the present. I was always in the future. Will I graduate? Will I graduate? Will I graduate? Will I graduate with my mates? And finally, I am here. I graduated with my mates with a good result, and I am in regret of why I did not like follow my set to enjoy and had fun when that opportunity came, because that would never happen. It might happen in a different school with a different group of people, but not with that same group of people. So I am learning to live in the present and be grateful for the little things that happen in my life and just share where need be. So I'm going to a new country. I don't know what will happen. I don't know the experience I'm going to get. I know for a fact that traveling to a new country can be exhausting. I know for a fact that traveling to a new country is not all that fun, especially when you're going to a place you've never been before. You don't know anyone, because I don't know anyone where I'm traveling. Nobody. I know nobody. So I know it's not going to be all that fun. But regardless, I'm going to try to share my journey to encourage anyone who might find it useful. So subsequently, you're going to be seeing new videos of me in a new country, where I'm going to be studying a particular course. Every single detail I'm going to upload in my video, right from my vlog, my traveling vlog, and everything. So feel free to subscribe to my channel. So I don't know how the journey is going to be. I don't know the experience. It's going to be good. It's going to be bad. But one thing I'm telling myself is I'm going to try to share my journey. I am going to embrace the experience. I'm going to live in the moment. Because most times we ask ourselves, what if, what if, what if, and we don't live in the moment, we are in the future. What will happen if I finish? What will happen if I finish it and I don't get the job? What will happen if I finish and I don't reside in that country? After this 1 year, what's next? After these 3 years, what next? And we don't live in the moment. That is so me. But this time I am learning to share my journey and share my experience. So this is me. Um oh my goodness, this is I'm still in that phase of trying to accept this reality. So I'm very, very grateful to God for this opportunity. And I don't know what the future holds. I don't know where my life is going to be. Even right from the time I started my YouTube channel, I just started. I never knew I was going to start a business. I never knew I was going to travel abroad. And by the way, this is my first time traveling. I'm scared. I won't lie. I'm scared of everything, the whole experience. But regardless, I'm going to try to have fun with it and try to put myself out there and share my experience, because I don't know who this video might be helping. And then subsequently, if I see opportunities for, let's say, scholarship or people who want to move into the country and I have information, definitely I'm going to share on my YouTube channel. So you want to subscribe, because you're going to see lots of content here on my channel. And this is me telling you and encouraging you to trust God, because definitely, and one thing I know for a fact is that God answers prayer. And this is me telling you that God has answered my prayer for the provision, for the money and everything, like everything I was able to do. And sometimes I would complain that the money is too much and everything, and this is draining my account. But I'm still thankful for the fact that I have the money to afford it, and my mother's assistance and everyone. I'm still grateful. So I'm also, this is also an appreciation post. Mom, if you're watching this video, thank you very much for your effort. Joshua, if you're watching this video, thank you. To all my siblings, Sister Da, Amaka, Somto, Nkechi, Nka, I am very, very grateful. And to every single one of you who has been with me on this journey and who has subscribed to my channel from day one. And if you're going to subscribe, I am very, very grateful, and God bless you. Yes, prepare for what you pray for and dream. Yes, continue to dream. God can fund it. Even if sometimes we doubt ourselves and if things does not go our way, we start to doubt. But dream and continue to dream because God can definitely fund it, right? If someone had told me that I will start a business, I would not have believed it. If someone had told me that I'll be traveling abroad, I would not have believed it. So everything is the will of God. And the country I'm currently traveling to, I know this is the will of God because God knows each and every one of us and where will be suitable for every single one of us. So I feel that this is the country that God wants me to travel to, and this is where I would achieve my goals in life. So feel free to comment down below to guess the country I will travel to, and the first 5 persons to get it, I would give you a gift. So feel free to comment down below. So I am encouraging every single one of us to trust God because God knows each and every one of us. He created us in His own image and likeness, and He has a purpose for every single one of us. So let us continue to trust God, and we're going to see the hands of God in our life because moving in faith is looking backwards and seeing God's hand in everything you're doing. Right? It's like this video I watched where someone is climbing a ladder, and each step and each time you lift up your hand to climb the ladder, God provides the ladder stand. Like the ladder is empty. But then each time you put your hand to climb, a God provides somewhere where you can hold your hand. So usually moving in faith is moving even without knowing what the future holds, just moving and trusting God and trusting that He's definitely going to see you through. God's timing is perfect. God's timing is the best. So continue to hope on God, continue to wait on God, and He will definitely answer your prayer and He will not fail you. Serve God in the time of your youth. Anybody telling you not to serve God in the time of your youth is deceiving you. And if you think you have all the time in the world, you would serve God in your old age. No, serve God now. Feel free to like this video, feel free to share to people that would find it useful, and feel free to subscribe to my channel. You're going to be seeing lots of amazing content, right? When I am in this country, yeah. So feel free to like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed. We're on our road to 10,000 subscribers, and to every single one of you that have been with me on this journey up until now, I'm very, very grateful. So always remember that God loves you, and it is His will you live an excelling life. Do have an amazing day. Lots of love on you. Bye.